Where are you all? Come here. Hello, welcome to a new episode. Oh my goodness. Right then, hello and welcome to a new episode. They didn't build these Jags for small people, did they? I mean, for tall people, did they? I mean, I'm not exactly brimming on 7 foot, but... And you can't put these back seats down either. I'm not joking either, this is the head height. In the rear. Heaven forbid if you were tall and you flip this car, because my goodness, you'd have an headache. I'm not joking. This is the original seat height for this XJS. Right then, let's just jump straight into this. Now, a lot of you have been asking. I can't even. Let me just try and act like I'm cool and just get down a bit like this, maybe. Yeah, we're in a Jag. Anyway, so I can't sit like that. My ass is getting wet too. It's getting soaking wet. Right, where was I? The Jag. So if you're new to my channel and you're probably thinking, what the hell is he doing? What the heck is he doing? What on earth is he doing? I'll put a link up here so you can see us recovering this Jag. So I was given this Jag for free. So this is kind of a bit of a rundown on this car. So I was given this Jag for free, but not by the owner, by the landowner. The person that owned the premises tried contacting the owner on several occasions to move his Jag. Now, I saw this Jag over a year ago, and it was in not bad condition on the inside. We get to the inside in a minute, but the ones that have already seen it, you already have seen it. So I tried so many times to try and buy this Jag. I knocked all the doors, I knocked this, I knocked that. You know what I'm like when it comes to cars. I like saving them like I like saving stray dogs. It doesn't always work out. It doesn't. Just don't do it. Do it, but think about it. Don't be me. So, yes, long story short, I actually eventually met up with the owner and I said, can I buy the Jag? And he said, how much you want? Are you going to give me for it? I said, let me know a price. He said he doesn't know. He's umming and ahhing. This was where a good 7-8 months of rainwater hitting the inside of the car at the time I asked if it was for sale. I gave the chap my card, my business card, and he said he'd get back to me, which he never got back to me. I never heard from him or anything. He was just completely like, done. So eventually the chap who actually owned the premises got in touch with me because he saw the original video on YouTube. He got in touch with me and said, I need this Jag gone, can you move it? Long story short, so I moved it, and here we are. So this Jag, now it has been covered up for an extremely long time, and I haven't touched anything in this Jag. I haven't touched a single thing. We got it here, as you've seen, the first part of the We're Not Going to Build It series, and this is the second part of We're Seriously Not Going to Build It series. So yeah, I was going to stick a battery on it to see if anything sparks and catches fire. I thought it'd be quite fun. But again, a lot of purists out there won't like that. Right, so we are in the back of the Jag, as you can see. We've got a bit of a light on, so you can see a bit of a... Is that as bright as it goes? Let me see. Hold on 1 second. 1, 2, 3. I can't even see that, sorry. That's as bright as it goes, unfortunately. I may jump out and get another torch in a second. But, yeah, so... This Jag is literally filled with lots of people's rubbish. They've quite literally just thrown their rubbish in here as they were passing by. It was used as a bin. Nothing... Oh. I was going to say nothing works, and rightly so, nothing works. The Jag emblem from there has been stolen by the looks of it. Now, you're probably thinking, why are you even showing us this video, Stokesy? What's the point? The point is I want to show you how bad this Jag is. But again, you probably already know how bad this Jag is, and you probably already said in the comments last time you watched this video. I understand. I am with you. I am with you. This Jag is... Daren't I say it? Not worth saving. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I've said it. This Jag is not worth saving. Now, quite a lot out there will say it is worth saving. The same if I turned around and said, this Jag is worth saving. A lot of you would say, that Jag's not worth saving. That's just how social media works, unfortunately. If I say that's a blue pen, someone in the comments section will say, no, it's not. It's a red pen. That's just the way social media works. So there's nothing I can say, right or wrong. Now, if I had an abundance of money, or if anybody that's watching wants to help me build this Jaguar free of charge, I'm not going to give you a penny. Come and help me build it. But you know for a fact no one's going to do that. Nobody in their right mind would come here and go, yeah, let's Stokesy, let's throw loads of money on it and hope for the best. No, it's not going to work that way. Although this XJS is a very desirable car, it's only a desirable car if it's in pristine condition on the road with a nice MOT and looking smooth as silk. This Jag is not on the road looking good as smooth as silk. This is like, I don't know, a big bird falling off. I can't say that. This is like, I don't know. It's a mess. I thought of so many cool things to say, but I thought best not, because it's a social media and I get hate. But this is it's a mess. I mean, look at the headlining. It's put in with pins. Look, they've pinned it. I mean, that's not a problem. That's not a bad problem, but it's everything else, ladies and gents. I'm not trying to win over people's opinion here. I don't really care, in all honesty. It's just, I was sick of seeing this Jag parked up, and I thought, you know what, let's rescue it, make a bit of content out of it, and then sell it to somebody that's willing to build it. That's the honest truth. Nothing more, nothing less. If I had my own unit, my own garage, with a ramp, I would give it a good go. I really honestly would. I would give it a good go. So for all the ones out there that's going to hate and call me a chancer, a dreamer, yes, I am a dreamer. Everybody's got a dream. Dream big. If you're not dreaming, you're not living. So keep dreaming. One day I will be able to build these cars on my channel, and a lot of those people that said they're going to eat their hats can well and truly eat their fucking hats. Until that point, we're going to continue with this half-arsed Sunday's episode. We are indeed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get out of here, and then we're going to see. The problem I've got is none of the doors open. None of the doors open and none of the locks work, because they're all central locking. And obviously, because the battery's been on here and it's been locked with the central locking, I can't open the doors. So it's a case of that one doesn't even open at all. That doesn't work. So this is a big struggle, really, my amazing audience. It's a struggle regardless of bloody everything. Even the glove box doesn't open up, so we need to have a butcher's and see what's in there. I mean, I really want to start cleaning all this car out, but is it really worth it? Do you know what I mean? Cleaning all this car out, is it really worth it? That's the question. What's in the glove box? It's just all wet. Everything's wet. I thought that was the keys there, it's not. All the back's lovely. The back is nice. The back's like, you don't need to mess with it. Seat belts are lovely too. Work fine as well. Yeah, what's in here? Nothing. Now, I was going to actually remove the seats in this video. Remove the seats and see how bad the floor is, but I don't know if it's worth it. I really don't. Because if you break it down, you could pick one of these Jags up, an XJS on the road. I've done my research. You could actually pick them up for as little as 2,000 quid on the road. Yeah, rough, but 2,000 quid. And you know, there are concourse ones out there, manuals, that are going for 30 grand, you know. So as you can see, I don't know how far that's penetrated. That has probably gone, that's been a funnel for water to go inside here, and you can see here too. Look how rusty that is behind there, ladies and gents. And this has had, from what I know, a year, subjected to a year of rain and all sorts. I mean, yeah, that just looks a mess down there. So you've got to pull the dash out anyway. You've got to pull the dash out. Again, the paintwork doesn't bother me because my brother Ben would do this for me, so the paintwork isn't a problem. It's just how much rainwater has gone down the dash, behind the dash, and how much. Do you know what I'm going to do? For shits and giggles, I'm going to get the battery off my Golf and I'm going to stick it on the back of this, connect it and see what happens. Just for shits and giggles, for all intents and purposes, to see if anything lights up and we can actually open these doors. Now we all know what's going to happen. A big bag of nothing. That's what's going to happen. A big bag of nothing. I don't want to do this because I also believe that there's going to be some sparkies, maybe a fire, so all the stuff we don't want. But at the end of the day, if I don't try it, I don't even want to try it. Oh, here we go, ladies and gents. Right, there we go, we're on. Let's see if we've got any lights or anything. We've got lights. Does the door open? That's a question. We do actually have lights. Are they light? Are those? Oh, let me turn this light off so you can see. So we have lights. How do we? Why does the door work? Central locking. Yeah, well, obviously we're going to need ignition, but we have lights. We have lights. We had a service light. No brake light. I don't know. No opening the door lights. Central locking obviously is engaged still. Right, so we had ignition. This battery. I've just changed the battery, it's flat. So we had ignition. Obviously I was hoping that the central locking would disengage so we can open the door. Now obviously I know you need the keys for that to disengage the central locking. So see what I want to do, oh, she ain't staying up now, she stayed up before. Oh, there you go. What I want to do is get this beautiful, gorgeous straight six to run. I do, because at the end of the day, even if the car's dead, which I kind of think it is, or not dead but just needs lots of money, I know that the engine is still, in my opinion, the saving grace of this vehicle. Because at the end of the day, it's a 4 litre Jaguar straight six manual, which is all pluses to me. They're all ticks. Now, if this thing's got major problems with it, which most XJS Jags do have, we're in a heap of trouble. But that belt doesn't look that old down there. I was going to crank it over with a breaker bar, but I realised I don't have it here with me. So that's kind of balls it all up for me. I mean, so I've obviously done my research on this Jag and on the engine, the inline-6 engine, and in all honesty, although I said XJSs are unreliable, I think most Jags are unreliable, but there are some out there that are tip-top and been looked after and are very reliable. They reckon that these engines can easily go over 240,000 miles if looked after properly, but I don't know if this engine has been looked after properly. I don't know because it's just, I'm stabbing in the dark. Sorry, battery problems. What was I doing? I was checking the oil, and she has none in, ladies and gents. She doesn't have a drop of oil in. That's not good. I kid you not. Wipe the old hand. Put the oil, the dipstick here in. Pull it out, so you can see. She's very, 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 very empty. Yeah, this Jag has no oil. I wonder why. Oh God. Not that you can see much down there because it's too freaking deep. So another red flag, ladies and gents, she has no oil. Oh Christ. There's plenty of oil in there. No water. It's not really making this car seem amazing, is it? So someone called me lucky to have this Jag. Lucky. I wouldn't really say I'm lucky. That looks a bloody mess in there, that does. I wouldn't say I'm lucky. I would call this a burden, in all honesty. Yeah, I'd call this a burden. I'd call this a burden because when you're not as mechanically minded as most YouTubers out there, it's kind of a ball ache when you're trying to figure out things. And you're probably saying, have a go at it, Stokesy, you've got nothing to lose, it was a free car, just have a go at it. What do I have a go at? What do you suggest I have a go at? Getting the engine started? Well, you need a multitude of things for that, don't you? Give me a car that needs a bit of paint work, needs a bit of a rub down, needs the interior done, needs the paint, you know, detailing and stuff. I'm your man. When it comes to messing with the inline-6 4-litre Jaguar engine, I'm not your man. I'm not your man. This scares me. No. Annie, yes, I know how to mess with Annie's engine because I've done it lots of times. When it comes to something like this, I don't know. I am well and truly out my comfort zone. And yes, send loads of comments. I don't care. I genuinely don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm doing this off my own back and I'm not being paid for it, really. I'm sorry, Jag people out there. I am a Jag man, but I think this Jag is done. It's a parts car. Didn't want to say it, but I'm saying it. This Jaguar is a parts car. yeah. So I'm going to be breaking this Jag, and if the owner doesn't want me to do that, then he needs to let me know ASAP, because I don't want it on my garden anymore. In all honesty, I don't, because I can't get any out. This is just a big paperweight. Again, to all the people that's going to hate on this and say I told you so, I didn't say I was going to build it, but I did think about doing something with it. And in all honesty, and you that's watching know that this Jag will be, it's just uneconomical to put money into this, because it's just a bin in it. I'm just throwing money into a bin. Again, I've said this 1,000 times and I'm fed up of saying it. If I had a garage and a 4-post ramp and a decent tool set, I would have a go at it. I really would. I'd even get the Haynes manual for this and I'd have a go at it. But I'm not doing it on my front garden. Sod that. So what I can see in the back here, in the front of the cab, it's got oil can, loads of oil cans. In the back it's got loads of oil cans too, so she was using a lot of oil, hence lots of oil cans all over the place. Fully synthetic, and they're all empty. Fully synthetic. Again, oil can there, and there's an oil can behind it. So she clearly used a lot of oil. So this engine's worn, so the engine needs a rebuild. And I didn't know any of this, ladies and gents. I did not know any of this. This is not all fake. I did not know any of this. I saw the Jag, I wanted to save it. I saved it, but I haven't really. I've just inherited someone else's head. I look stupid sticking the ass out of this car. Oh. I must have fixed this 1,000 bloody times. So what should I do, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think I should do? Honest comments below. What do you think I should do? And please don't say build it, Stokesy. We believe in you. I know a lot of you out there probably do believe in me, and I somewhat believe in myself, but I know when I'm defeated, and I am defeated when it comes to this, because I literally can't throw money at this. I'm not in the position to throw grands at this, although I've always wanted an XJS. Always wanted an XJS. I just love the lines of them. By the time I put all the money and effort into this, I could probably go and buy one. So for future reference to all my haters out there, if I rescue a car, please don't assume I'm going to build it, because 99% of the time the cars I rescue need thousands of pounds thrown at them. And although I make a bit of money on YouTube, I don't make hardly anything that could be in comparison of what these cars will need thrown at them. So yes, if you want me to build this Jag, if you genuinely want me to build this Jag, start putting donations in my PayPal and I'll build it off the donation money, because I'll have no excuse then, will I? Just putting it out there, because I know it's not going to happen. Right, so I'm not sure you can see in there. So it's turning. Can you even see that? Can't. Where is it? You can't see it. So basically, it's turning the mechanism up and down. It looks like someone's already had a go at this at some point. So it's turning the mechanism upside down. You open the door handle there. No, this one here. Is it this one here? And that goes up and down too. So this is deadlocked. And the only way to get into this is if I proper give it a bodge and, you know, get into it. We need a bit of wire. This is what I found in the boot. You probably noticed it in there when I was looking at all the other crap. I didn't even think I didn't. Someone's used this to try and do what I'm trying to do now. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we've nearly got the door open. It's been a minute. I've got it, as you can see, she's nearly there. So I've just got to kind of fiddle this down here a bit more, and then we will get it open. Oh shit. So I can't do it with two hands, so give me a second, I'll be back in a minute. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Proud moment for me, that is. Proud moment. So I did a bit of research, and it says that you can't open these doors at all. What you need is, you turn the power off and you fiddle with these, and eventually the door opens. But it says if it's central locking, these won't open. Then it says do it with the ignition off and fiddle with these. But down in this bit here, somebody's been in there and absolutely annihilated it. But that's kind of give me a little bit of hope, that is, for this car now. Maybe the car just want to be brought back to life, I don't know. So yes, we can actually get in here now. Always keep a flat edge screwdriver handy. Be careful what you say, Stu. But we're actually in here now. Handbrake is locked on. Yeah, look at this though. This is water here, look. Dad. Oh no babe, water, look. All this is water. There's water absolutely everywhere. All this is water. See the water in there, look. It's all water, look. See, the thing, oh, it's broke now, that. The thing's just absolutely saturated, and that's the biggest problem with this car. As it's completely saturated, it's like, what do you do with it? What do you do with it? I've got to edit this video today because it's Sunday tomorrow. I don't have much time, so we're going to wrap this video up now. There's not a lot I can do, so let the hate commence. There's not an awful lot I could do with this car. We've got the door open, which is a good thing. I'm not going to close it, I'm going to push it too. And then I don't even know what else to do to it, in all honesty. So yes, this is a half-assed video of me just tinkering with the car, getting the door open. I'm not doing much else with it, but in all honesty, there's not an awful lot I can do. I can't exactly wash it, I can't exactly break it for parts, I can't exactly get it running. But I thought I'd just give you a bit of a update on it. Yeah, a bit of an update. There's so many things and niggles and all sorts of stuff that I need to do. Just with this car, because it's not simple. It's going to need an awful lot of things just to get this thing started. It's not like the old-fashioned days where you can take out the steering column covers and hotwire it. You can't do that anymore with this car, because it's got all sorts of modules and shit that you need. Like, for example, somebody's already clearly tried at some point at plugging somebody else's in that's coded to their key and tried using other keys to get this thing started. I'm assuming, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. So yeah, any suggestions would be amazing. What you think I should do. So put what you think I should do with this car in the comment section below. I know a lot of you are going to turn around and say, scrap it, scrap, it's not worth this, it's not worth that, scrap it, blah 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 blah. I understand that, because a lot of you will probably say that. But there might be some half decent minded people out there that are sympathetic with this car, but at the end of the day, I'm probably with both of you. Scrap it or do something with it. So I need to wait for the logbook to come back before I can actually start stripping it. Now there's a lot of there's a lot of parts in here that are worth a bit of money. I've done my research, so you know, it doesn't matter to me, because I've kind of I got this car for free theoretically. So whatever the outcome, whether I make a couple of £100 or whether, you know, somebody says, you know, let's build it, Stokesy, let's do this or whatever, I don't know. It's one of those. As you can see, she's a state, a complete and utter mess, but she's still a inline 6 4-litre manual XJS, so there's got to be some value there, if at all anything. Right then, let's put her back to sleep for a bit, and then let me edit this video for you all to watch. So yeah, so from me, Stokes, thanks for watching. Remember, don't limit yourself. Leave these Jags alone. And I will see you next weekend.